Now, moving on to the IUPAC naming. So, here we have a few questions. So, in the first one, we have CH3OCH3, and the name of this compound is methoxymethane. For the second one, we have over here, we have CH2 and CH3 on one side as well as CH3 on the other side. So, we call this as methoxyethane. For the third one, we have certain groups present and we take this as a substituent chain. So here we took this as methoxy, here we took this as methoxy. So here we take this and the name of this compound therefore becomes 2-ethoxybutane. So here we have taken this as 1, 2, 3 and 4, and at 2 we have the ethoxy group present. Coming on to the fourth one that we have over here, we have this group and we call it as butoxyethene. So the main group is this one, the parent one, and here this is the substituent. Moving on to the next one. So here we have the oxa system, and here how do we name the compound? So here we treat the oxygen as a carbon atom and we have to give it the least locant number. So from here, from the right hand side, if we begin 1, 2, 3, and 4, we have given the least number to the oxygen present and therefore we call it as 2-oxabutane. Alright, moving on to the second one. So here we name the number the compound from the right hand side again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we call this as 2,5 dioxa, and then we have heptane. All right. Moving on to cyclic ethers. So we were dealing with ethers up till now. Now we have cyclic ethers in front of us. So how do we name them? So here we have a cyclic ether as an example. So here we take this O and we call this as epoxy. So we have to keep the word epoxy in mind. Moving on to the first one. Here we have 1 and 2 carbons and the name of this becomes epoxy as we discussed, and there are 2 carbons, we call it ethane. So epoxyethane, and the trivial name is oxyrane. So oxyrane over here is a trivial name. Alright, so this is how we name our cyclic ethers. Moving on to another examples of cyclic ethers. So here the second one, we have these chains present and we start the numbering from the right hand side. So 1, 2 and 3, and the name of this compound therefore becomes at 1 and 2 we have epoxy, and then the carbon chain is 3 carbons, so we call it as 1,2 epoxy propane. Moving on to the third one, we have over here a huge carbon chain and we start the numbering from the left hand side now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the name of this compound here becomes, we have at 2 and 4 we have the epoxy group, so we call it 2,4 epoxy, and then at 3 we have the methyl group, so call it di 3,3 dimethyl, and 6-member carbon chain, so we call it hexane. So this is how we name our functional group: 2,4 epoxy, 3,3 dimethyl, and then we have hexane. All right.